All right, so let's talk about the pattern day trader rule, because this rule requires that you have at least $25,000 in your trading account if you are day trading. But here's the tricky part. The tricky part is that you could trigger this rule even if you're only swing trading, if you're not day trading. So in this video, I'll show you what the pattern day trader rule is. I'll show you how you can trigger it even if it's accidentally. I'll show you exactly and explain to you what happens when you trigger it and how you can avoid it. So what is the pattern day trader rule? Now, according to FINRA, who set the rule, a pattern day trader is a trader if you execute 4 or more day trades in 5 trading days. So if you execute 4 or more day trades in 5 trading days, then you're being flagged as a pattern day trader. And again, this is not a good thing. But let's talk about it. So what actually is a day trade? And a day trade is a trade that you open and close during a trading day. So as an example, if you buy a stock at the open at 9:30 Eastern time and then sell it before 4 p.m. Eastern time, this is when you're placing a day trade. Now, very, very important. This whole rule only applies to stocks and options. So it does not apply to futures, does not apply to forex, and it also does not apply to binary options. It only applies to stock and options. So how can you actually trigger this rule even if you're swing trading? Well, it actually happened this morning. So my head coach, Mark Hodge, and we were trading with our mastermind members. And I asked Mark to place a trade in my account, and he accidentally placed it in the wrong account. And you see, I have a rule. And the rule is, when you make a mistake, liquidate. So I asked Mark to close the position. And that counted as a day trade. So because we opened it and then we realized, oh, we made a mistake. So we closed it right away. So we now have 1 strike in this account. And again, if we would get 4 strikes within 5 business days, then we are flagged as pattern day traders. Now, here's another scenario. Let's say that we enter a trade tomorrow and it hits the profit target or stop loss on the same day. So this would be another strike, right? Because now we are also entering and exiting during a trading day. So as you can see with this, even if you're not day trading, it is possible that this could happen a few times. And again, if this happens 4 times within 5 trading days, then you're flagged as a pattern day trader. Well, what happens when you trigger this rule? Well, first of all, if you have more than $25,000 in your account, nothing, because it doesn't matter, right? Because then you are good, because that's what the pattern day trader rule says, that if you are a pattern day trader, then you need to have $25,000 in your account. Now, if you don't, then you will be restricted to trade on a cash basis only for 90 days. So what does this mean? Well, see, as a day trader, you actually do need a margin account. And when you trigger the pattern day trader rule and cannot put $25,000 in there, this means that now you are restricted to trading with cash only. So let me give you an example. So let's say you are trading the wheel trading strategy and you put $20,000 in an account, right? And this means if you put it into a margin account that you get $40,000 in buying power. So when you trigger the day trading pattern rule, you no longer get this buying power here, the 2-to-1 leverage. You're now basically going back to whatever cash you put in there. Okay, so this is what happens when you trigger this rule. Now the question is, how can you avoid this? Well, and I want to give you 3 things how to avoid it, 3 very specific actions. So obviously, number 1, have $25,000 in your account. So if you have $25,000 in an account, then no worries. But if you don't, right? So you want to make sure that you count the number of day trades. So leave it on a sticky note. Count the number of day trades that you do, even if it is accidental, as we just talked about. So for now, just say, write down a date on a sticky note and when you had a day trade, so that you entered and exited in a trade in the same day. Or you can avoid it here by trading a cash account. So if you're not trading a margin account, you don't have to worry about it. And then of course, if you are trading futures, forex, Bitcoin, so cryptocurrencies, or if you're trading binary options, this is also when the day trading pattern rule does not really matter. Anyhow, now you know what the pattern day trader rule is, how you can trigger it, even if it is accidentally, what happens when you trigger it, and how you can avoid this. So let me ask you this at this point. Was this helpful at all? Because if it was and you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click on like so that more people will see it. And if you want to see more videos like this, and you haven't subscribed yet, then click subscribe and hit the little bell, because this way you get notified whenever I release a new video. And also feel free to share this video on Facebook, on Twitter, by email, by text message, whatever. And I will see you in the next video.